Alrighty. Hello there, everyone. Good to see you. Great to have you today. It's day 543 of streaming every single day until my mind breaks. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day slash night, wherever you are. Just make sure you're having a good one. First of all, let it all be known far and wide that Unknown Queen is first. Congratulations. And good to see you. Great to have you, Unknown Queen. And hey there, Salem. Good to see you. Great to have you. How are you doing? Yeah, how was everyone's day? Very good, I hope. Today was a very nice day for me. I sorry about that. That music is probably pretty loud. My day was very nice. I finally got a chance to relax my feet after being on them for so long. I really needed this. You have no idea. So, yeah. And we're back to late night streaming just for tonight. Just for tonight. We'll see how things go. Tomorrow, we're probably going to be streaming around 11 or 12 Central Standard Time. So be on the lookout for that. And also, we're gonna play. The Steam Summer Sale got released, as some of you may know. A lot of cool games on discount. And I haven't really been like I've gotten one game, but a lot of DLCs for games are on discount. So be on the lookout for that if you want any good deals. Maybe there's a game that you really that you played a lot, or a game that you want to get back into. While buying a discounted DLC is definitely a really good step for it, to get back into it. That's for sure. I've been thinking about getting Payday 3. They've been updating the hell out of the game.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey there, no queen. 10,000. What you call it? But yeah. This fucking the Discord debate made me lose my train of thought. I don't know, something. Oh yeah, Payday 3. I've been thinking about getting it. I've been keeping up with it. When it first got released, it was booty butt cheeks. But it's less booty butt cheeks now. And for $8, I'm pretty sure I'd get for $8, I would get my money's worth, especially if I played it with a friend. So I'm thinking about getting Payday 3. Now I have 4 points. 4 points on No Queen. It's all right. You watch so much, you're gonna recoup those points. Boom, lickety split. And thank you for watching so much, all of you. Really, I appreciate you all being here. It means a lot to me. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing a interesting little roguelike that was on my wish list, and I thought it was pretty cool looking. It's called Endless Alice. Here's a link to it if anybody's interested in seeing the store page for themselves. But yeah, let's go ahead and read the description of it. Endless Alice is a third-person action-adventure game combining roguelike elements, anime aesthetics, and endless possibilities. Choose characters with unique combat styles and embark on adventures. Play solo or with friends in cooperative. Challenge for up to 4 players. The reviews are very positive, but there's not like too many. The reviews range from like, it's a Risk of Rain clone to it's fine, or it's like Risk of Rain but with anime titties. For $6, I think it's I'm willing to bite the bullet on whether to see if this game is good or not. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's experience some fun. And we might actually switch over to another game depending on how much I want to play it, because I did buy a DLC for a game that I really like to play called BlazBlue Entropy Effect. And they released a DLC character like a day ago that it just seemed to I just seemed to miss. So yeah. Ooh, hey there, Liz. How's it going? Good to see you. Great to have you. I've been interested in that Blaze Blue Entropy effect. I highly recommend it. It is really fun. It is very fun. I might be playing it on stream, but I don't know. Might do like an hour of this. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, bada boom, bada bang. I'm very curious to see if this game can run. How this game is going to run. Sorry. It's going to do that. Do that. There might be some like rough translation. This game is made in Taiwan by Taiwanese and Chinese developers, and that's one of the complaints on the reviews for this game. So we'll see how things go. Again, $6. I imagine we're probably gonna be paying for. We're probably gonna get what we paid for, right? But let's see. This UI is kind of, I don't know, it throws me off. Let's go with 144. Image quality, ultra high, custom, yada yada, music. The music, one thing I like to give props to for a game is not blowing my eardrums out whenever I first open it up. The music and master volume being at 30 and 50. Can I get a fucking hand clap for the developer? Holy shit. Holy moly. Very nice. Let's see here. Primary, yada yada. We'll learn that when we get in. And let's go ahead and save. And let's just see. Proceed to teaching stage. Takes approximately 2 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my goodness, 4 hand clap emotes. Holy moly. Okay. So, again, this game has been called like anime Risk of Rain, etc., etc. There should be like scantily clad, revealing clothing basically, but this game doesn't have like the hentai tag on it or anything like that. Just double checking to make sure I'm not crazy. It does have a JRPG tag, which just doesn't seem correct at all. But other than that, it seems everything should be on the up and up. There shouldn't be like a surprise like nip slip or anything. $21 to buy all the games I'm looking for the summer sale. That's awesome. It's like amazing. It's like whatever you're looking for. Holy moly. Oh, don't forget, you probably, I highly doubt you need to be reminded, but, don't forget about DLC for the Steam Summer Sale. A lot of cool games getting, like, discounted DLCs, so if you're looking to get back into, like, old games or enhance the games that you play, don't forget to look at the DLCs. Okay, right trick for primary attack, left trigger for blah 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 blah, yada yada. Good point. After using a skill, it will go on cooldown. Yeah, you can check the skill icon to see the remaining cooldown. Oh, look at these cute little guys. All right, so it looks like I'm a ranged character. Can I fire from? Oh damn. Okay, that's really far away. Okay, and I have a little Shiba Inu laser. That's funny. The longer you stay in a stage, the more enemies will appear. Killing enemies will reward you with money. When you have enough money, you can interact with interactive objects. Okay, like Risk of Rain. Good to know. Let's see. Set this game that has DLC. I really didn't put their DLC on sale. Oh fuck, that sucks. What game was it? Shiba Inu. Okay, that's why is that icon just like a Shiba Inu head that looked like meteors dropping from the sky? Does she drop Shiba Inus? New Ojin Sword of Rewind. I'm actually not familiar with that. Okay, so we got like a blink on a 3-second cooldown. Alright, good to know. Let's go ahead and open this treasure chest. And then obtain fragments of 3 points awakening chips. Awakening chips can be obtained by interacting with awakening objects. On hit enemy. Oopsies. Fuck. How do I... Can I hover over it? On hit, enemy... 10% chance to launch a homing missile, dealing 300% damage. Okay, so it's kind of like, that one missile item in Risk of Rain. CTG missile, or AT... whatever the fuck it's called. Kind of Mega Man-ish, you die in one hit, but you have the ability to rewind up to 3 seconds on a cooldown. And that ability automatically triggers if you get hit. That sounds cool. I like that. I like it when games like let you rewind. Do that. A game that I'm very familiar with. Racing games like to do that a lot. I really like that mechanic in racing games. Altar of Awakening, and then... There we go. After collecting 3 Awakening shards, press Y to open the Awakening Selection interface. The selection interface, or sorry, the selected Awakening will immediately enhance your character's performance. Yeah, the spelling and stuff is a little rough, but it's okay. A rewind in a racing game sounds crazy. They actually did it in the recent Mario Kart. You can use it to dodge blue shells. And obviously in like single player mode, not multiplayer. It's a little unoptimal, but it's cool. And I think like the Forza games start doing that as well. It's really good for practicing and stuff, you know? It's kind of like how, you know, speedrunners that like play like Mario and shit on like emulators. And basically whenever they fail, they can revert back to like a save state. It's, you know, it's basically like that. It's not too different. Reduce the cast time of Shiba Fall by 50%. Sure. When you have an item, you can interact with the recycler. Approach the recycler and press the interact key to activate it. Okay, when you select an item, you want to blah 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 blah. This cannot be undone. Basically, like the recycler off of Risk of Rain. Yeah. Okay, put that in. And then it gets recycled. Bada boom, bada bang. Uncommon scrap. Put that in. Basically get the same thing back. Cool. Let's blink. Altar boss. Defeat Lita. Alright, let's I guess start off with a little Shiba Inu fall or something. Oh, he has like a stamina thing. That's good to know. Okay. I don't know if he's supposed to like be like that or what. I don't think so, but I honestly could be wrong. Whatever. Let's just fuck him up, really. He's just standing there menacingly. It's okay. Again, $6. As long as like every boss isn't like that, I suppose it's alright. Enter stealth when the current... Okay, when my health is low, I guess I enter stealth. There we go. Return to the lobby. Menacingly. Yeah, you get it. When critical strike chance is over 100, something. Okay, there's 4 different characters. I imagine I unlock them. Yeah, as I just play the game, really. I'm in solo mode. Let's keep it like that. Yeah. I'm not in like an open lobby. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Switch heroes. Oh, okay, cool. So here's 1, 2. I guess if we want to put some more clothes on, we can. I think this is like a DLC thing. There's like a bathing suit DLC. Okay. I like dual swords. I imagine we unlock the outfits as we, you know, beat stuff. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I really like the red and black. I'm a sucker for the red and black jet. And then, a gun. The gun or the sword? I gotta go my ninja way, chat. All right, let's do it. We'll read the abilities. So this is a sword swing. Swing the sword forward to strike, dealing 150 damage. I would love some more music for the game. I'm realizing the music is like it's kind of barren right now. I might have to turn on my own music, chat. Sakura strike, jump forward to attack. On the first skill use the skill again to slam the ground, dealing area damage, dealing 100% damage. Dash forward and lock onto an enemy, attacking them 7 times, dealing 7, blah, blah, blah. Sakura God Slash, attacks nearby enemies 8 times. Dash forward, increase attack speed, 200% movement, and convert skills and attacks to fire damage for a short duration. An air blade. Okay. So we'll go with her. We're going on like normal matchmaking. And yeah, when critical strike chance is over 100, you can cause multiple critical strikes at once. That sounds very powerful. I don't know if that's a thing in Risk Rain. Isn't like the crits are in Risk Rain, aren't they like capped at like 80 or something? I don't know. I'm very curious to see how long things load up. All right. Spring Abundance. The simplest enemy spawns commonly seen at the start. So I imagine like any Risk Rain. We kind of go around, we fight stuff. Let's check out our blink. So that's our blink. Very nice. So that enemy gave us 1 coin. Oh, we're being fired upon. Good to know. Okay, so that like goes up and then down. Okay, so that's kind of like the mercenaries skill. Okay, this character has she has some floater. Pretty cool. Not bad, not bad. Does the blink do anything? No, it does not. Maybe I don't understand this. Holy shit. $6 for a massive thief bundle? Well, might be doing that instead of just the one game from the series. Yeah. That sounds like a lot of fun. I've been like playing a lot of like stealth games, so fuck yeah. So this looks to be like some kind of active item, I suppose. Alright, we'll go ahead and open this. Deal extra damage to bosses. Demon Breaking Arrow. Cool. What's this? We got that. So that's just for going up and then down. I think that's like an AoE move, and this move is more direct. Energy converter on kill enemy, increase barriers. So just be clear. Let me just wait for a second. Yeah, that's AoE. Cool. Good to know. I do like the look of the UI for the health bar. Trying to see, so do we have vertical movement? For our blink specifically. Okay. The music is definitely a little generic for my liking. I mean, whenever your game is so like reminiscent of Risk Rain 2, I do think you might need to put a little more effort into that, but that's all right. I imagine that's probably some like budgetary things. When out of combat, increase health regeneration per second. Yeah. Again, pretty similar to Risk Rain. Pretty similar. But I don't find it to be a, you know, an awful thing, a terrible thing. Altar of Fate. Randomly destroy one owned item. Randomly increases the stack of one owned item by 2. And then Altar of Boss reward is doubled based on the rarity of the destroyed item. I like that. That's kind of weird. So for us, that means what? On kill enemy, we get 15 barrier. Cool. No, that's pretty strong. On use, transform into a continuously moving something. Let's see here. To my knowledge, seems like the dragon egg. Yeah. This is kind of like the dragon egg from Risk of Rain. Altar of Awakening. The game's really, I don't know. We're on normal mode. I'm curious to see how intense the game gets. Nano Worm. On kill, cause an explosion at the enemy death location. I imagine that's not going to do damage to me. Life Extractor. Increase attack speed. Just increase attack speed. Cool. Very nice. Attack speed builds are always fun. Cannot complain about that. Let's go and get these shards. I do wonder how brutal the game gets. Jump upwards of over 3,000 height. Okay. What's all this then? What's all this then? Looks like we run a little fast after blinking. Good to know. I imagine we're probably invincible while doing that. Alright, cool. First encounter with a strong enemy. Oh, okay, so that's the explosion that they were talking about. Good to know. Let's see here. For the UI, it's a little hard to... It's a little hard to tell when your abilities are kind of coming up. I don't know. Like, I do wish they were less in the corner of the screen. They're right behind me, by the way. But kind of have to, like, actively kind of move my eye over. Let's see here. I don't know. There's the boss thing right there. Let's go ahead and check up here. The cooldowns on some of these abilities are pretty long, but I'm pretty sure you can, you know, get the cooldowns lower. If you can, that'd be absolutely insane. Alright, we got ourselves a box over here. Increased movement speed, red sports shoes. Very nice. Love to see it. Alright. We'll kill him unnecessarily. Altar of Awakening. Increased ultimate skill range. Sure. Why not? Alright, let's check this out. And then increase energy shield. So I think we're probably getting even more shield whenever we kill people or something like that. Something along the lines of that. This seems pretty expensive. Demon Breaking Arrow, it just means that we deal more boss damage. So let's go ahead and head over to the boss. I don't know if this game has fall damage. If I'm going to take a guess, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. It's a little shard here. We'll go ahead and pick it up. And now we go. I will say this game did a... I mean, I got distracted for a moment. You know, I was going towards the boss thing. I saw something in the corner of my eye. I went to go pick it up. I always find that to be a very good thing in a video game. If you want to take a detour from your location. So hopefully this boss here isn't going to just kind of stand there. No, he's not going to stand here, which is very good. He's not the most menacing boss, that's for sure, but that's all right. Looks like he's kind of like charging up for something. All right, little spinning move. Yeah, the lack of music definitely makes this a little weird. I'm not too sure what is happening. I think we need to get out of this area. It looks like we don't want to enter this. I'm not too sure. All right. So he's gonna do an attack here. I do see what they were going for. That's definitely pretty cool. Hold on. It's a little intense. It's a little intense. So we'll go ahead and do this. Hey there, Panda. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Great to have you. So it looks like we can be damaged in this. I don't know. But there you go. How do you like this relative to Risk of Rain? To you, Panda. It's lacking for sure, but I think we're getting what we're paying for sure. The game is $6, so I don't expect anything too grand out of it. Having like a reskin of Risk of Rain, but with anime skins, I think it's pretty cool. I do wish it was high quality. Seems like a Gunnar Risk of Rain to me. I don't think you're wrong. The music. One of my major complaints is definitely the music. I don't expect like Risk of Rain 2 levels of music. Especially from like this small indie studio out of Taiwan. But it's very generic, very not noticeable. I'm considering putting on my own music for it. Increased 50% increased airblade damage. Airblade? Sure. Let's see, good to know. Yeah, I mean, like, this game is, you can play with up to 4 friends, or, you can play with, 3 other friends, I mean. And, a group of you getting a $6 Risk of Rain clone with anime aesthetic, I can't imagine that being the worst thing ever. If we're looking at this game for what it is. Have you ever played Halo 3 ODST? Just thinking of that soundtrack. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Boom, boom, doo, doo, doo. All right, so I imagine these are like the lunar coin items. Obviously you can't have them. We only have 2, so Exchanger. Deal extra damage to ice attribute enemies. I don't know. After interacting, temporarily increase armor and inflict chill on attackers during this effect. What am I exchanging though? Oh, I'm exchanging my ability to run faster. Okay, well, I mean, that's good to know, I guess. So I guess we'll do that. Saying the price that way remind me that the true price of Borderlands 4 is like $70 times the number of homies you play it with. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's no, it's something. It's something. I don't mind it too much, but I said it before. Randy Pitchford running his mouth and saying stupid shit does make me want to buy the game less. So we'll see. We'll see. Might get it, might not. I don't know. I'm not like super excited about it. None of the Vault Hunters look incredibly appealing. But I don't think it looks bad. I imagine I can't stand on this, right? Absolutely not. Okay, well, luckily I get a lot of shields whenever I kill enemies. Take reduced damage. Speaking of stupid CEOs, Splitgate 2 guy decided to let's see. Splitgate 2 decided to walk up to politics for literally no reason. You really shouldn't do that. The game just came out. There's like I see people playing it here and there, but there's like not a whole lot of coverage about it. Probably shouldn't do that. It doesn't really seem like it would benefit your game all that well. What's up with people? I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. People just don't know how to treat their business like a business. Everyone's gotta run their mouth on something. Oh damn. Chain explosion. Yeah, no, I mean, if you're passionate about politics, I don't care about alienating half the people, I guess makes sense. And don't care about alienating half the people, I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Definitely weird. Because you don't really get anything out of it. Like, I can't really think of a game where you know, like a high-ranking person, like a CEO or someone talking about politics does their game really any good. But, you know, it is what it is, really. It is what it is. Some people just want to... You know what I think it is? A lot of people just can't handle, I guess, being famous, I suppose. And rightfully so. I mean, all those eyes on you. But you'd think, like, the basics, right? I mean, you'd think the basics would... I think they would get the basics. Like, people see all the eyes on them, a bunch of people following their Twitter account. They probably think, like, oh man, I have to say something. Like, I must say something. The people are waiting on me with bated breath. It's like, yeah, probably for Splitgate. Probably for Splitgate, dude. Oh, whatever. Let's see. I mean, I probably couldn't handle it either, lol. I just saw the movie Chef with the guy crashing out. Yeah, I don't know too much about Chef other than there's like really big meme between it's Filthy Frank and Max Mofo, I believe. That's all I know about it, but I mean, still think like I don't know. Common sense, right? Common sense. But who knows? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. If I ever make it big, who knows? Maybe I'll start talking about like immigrants or something along the lines of that. I don't fucking know. We'll see. 33% chance to create shadows or primary attacks, blah 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 blah. Skill hits, yada yada. Get to see the boss area. Hello, that upskirt was gosh damn egregious, shameless, bro. Let me see. I didn't even see an upskirt during the thing. I was too focused on the battle. Look at this. Very nice. In the movie, the character ran out of the kitchen and yelled at the critics saying, "You don't get me. You're not getting to me. Or sorry, you're not getting to me. I don't care." Let's see. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, being constantly judged can definitely fuck a person's mind, for sure. For sure. I think a big problem is, like, for that kind of stuff, is people just take shit, like, way too seriously. Like, these people are just, like, random, like, people on the internet. Their opinions generally don't, like, matter. That's how I view it, and that's how I, like, stay sane. Like a person that I will probably never see, I interact with. Like if I can just close a menu, press an X button, and that person goes away. Their ability to affect my mood is, I mean, it's difficult. Not impossible, but it's difficult for them to affect my mood. And if it were to be the case, then, you know, it wouldn't affect it for very long. But again, who knows? Maybe, I don't know, like the first thing about being famous, and maybe it really does just fuck your head. You're not wrong, but Gremlin and me agrees when, you know, we Molyneux. I will die on any high. People who are wrong. Just the right way bothers me. I mean, there's a lot of things that can get under your skin for sure. But, I'd say, just because of my lifestyle, I feel like me getting bothered by people in that kind of sense, just, I take great pride in being able to, like, control my actions and feelings. And, you know, I would like to think that kind of stuff wouldn't bother me very much. There we go. Let's put it like this. Nothing good in my life has ever come out of me yelling, right? Like, usually whenever I yell or like lose control of my emotions, I'm not too sure anything really benefits from it. There's definitely times where you like need to yell and stuff like that, but I think that the majority of that applies to real life, right? Because like, what are you gonna do? Like, you yell at someone on the internet, and you know what happens, right? Like, realistically, what happens? I mean, like, basically nothing. So, I think also another good thing that keeps me from doing that is just the futility of it all, right? Just kind of yelling into the void, looking like an insane person. It also ruins your credibility. One thing that I've learned over the years of just being around kind of like unhinged people is the more that you like crash out and yell, the less credible you are. Like, the less people want to listen to you. So definitely keep that kind of stuff for very important moments. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. It will serve you well on the internet, OS. For sure. Let's see here. What is this? Altar of Fate. Lose 10% max HP, convert the lost health into 150 energy shield. I don't really need it. Like the boy who cried wolf situation with regard to how credible you are. That makes sense. Yeah. I'll destroy one owned item, increase stacks of a... Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know what that did, but... I mean, I know what it did, but I don't know exactly. Bada boom. Bada bang. Let's see. Plus, if I ever were to like talk about politics, I would definitely want to be like highly informed, right? I want to be able to, you know, if anybody were to like talk to me about it, I want to be able to, you know, spit out the right information. Because, you know, politics isn't really like, you know, it's not like internet drama, you know, it's not like internet beef where it's like kind of, I was on Reddit the other day and people are talking about like the pirate software situation, and someone said like, oh man, seeing a pirate software post is almost kind of nice, because they call it like a guilt-free drama compared to like the rest of the world. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Yeah, they call it like guilt-free drama, whereas like, you know, political discourse and political discussion, definitely want to try to get your facts, you know, your ducks in a row, per se. Release a small amount of projectiles during your ultimate skill. Sure. Yeah, I feel that. Some of that has some real consequences rather than just being internet noise. For sure. But also on top of that, you have to like, you have to consider a really big thing that you have to consider, especially in something as fickle as like the VTuber space, is just the sheer fact of the people that you're around and it affects. Because I mean, if you say some crazy shit, right, or hell, if you say even something that someone would disagree with, I mean, that could like bar you off from future interactions with people, and it could you know, mess with your friends as well. So you gotta realize, right, you gotta realize that we're not by ourselves, right? We may have our own channels and our own voice and stuff like that, but yeah, we have people around us. And what's the phrase? I don't know. It's something along the lines of like, you kind of are who you hang out with. And in a sense, obviously, it's not like 100% true, right? But you know, the people that you surround yourself with are definitely at least some sense of reflection of who you are. So just gotta be careful and always mindful of all that jazz. How do you feel about, instead of ducks in a row, saying keep your quackers straight? It's actually very cute, I'm not gonna lie. I like that a lot, and I can definitely see Jimmy Neutron's dad saying that. Hey Jimbo, make sure to keep your quackers straight. That feels dangerous to say. I don't think I like that. Just saying that out loud now. It feels like I could like easily misspeak. Oh yeah, for sure. I have no problem taking myself down, but I would hate to rub off negatively on one of the homies. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see. Damn. Just enunciate, it's fine. When hit by an enemy, has a chance to enter a berserk state. Berserk. Quackers. Yeah. I don't know. I always have a really bad problem of whenever I'm relaxed or like within like company, good company, my ability to enunciate kind of goes out the window. At least I don't really make too much of an effort whenever I do it. Or whenever I'm relaxed. Let's see here. Yeah, this music is just... like, it's essentially just non-existent. Like, even if I were to turn this up to 100, it's just not that good. The world's kind of beautiful, though. Like, look at the big-ass tree. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I feel like this game has a very solid vision that isn't quite achieved yet. It is in early access, but I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think that they are capable of achieving it. Like, I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see how like this game is gonna, I suppose, like end up in a sense. Let me open this up. Increase max health. Okay, we need to go to the boss. Bada boom, bada bang. How long am I in this? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? I don't know how you could... Let's think of ways to improve the game. The music, yes. Even now, this just doesn't feel intense. It's just a level of something missing to this game. I really don't know how to describe it. It's not the most helpful way to go about it. But I suppose... I mean, if I had to say it, I guess jank? It does feel like a little jank. I killed the boss. While not moving, increase armor. I mean, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. The soul, the X factor. The soul would definitely, obviously soul comes in like many shapes and sizes, but like music would certainly help with that. Like, absolutely. Like, I feel like, because the formula is there, you have Risk of Rain, right? Risk of Rain with cute anime girls. I mean, it's there, okay? The models, very pretty, very nice. Very pretty, very nice. But the fighting, it's okay. The UI's all right. It just has that, like, that jank to it that I don't think even getting out of early access is gonna fix. I guess the lore as well. I think, like, each level of Risk of Rain has, like, kind of like a story going on there. It's very in-depth. It makes you kind of wonder about the world. I haven't really wondered about this world. Like, it's cool. Ish. It's interesting. It's not bad to look at. Let's put it like that. But I guess it doesn't leave like a whole lot to be wondered. Increased damage taken, immunity to frozen. Increased damage taken, ability. Sorry, it's the same thing. Increased damage taken, immunity to frozen, and instantly kill enemies in frozen state when hit by enemy. There's a chance. Okay. The fact that I can get all three is kind of crazy. The DPS has default text, and that drives me nuts. It's like, sometimes, yeah, I can like see that for sure. Like, that's pretty cool, right? Like the critical hit, the little critical hits. That's pretty. Like, I like that. But yeah, like looking at this menu, this DPS menu, it's just. When did this game come out? Let me see. How far are they into like development? This game came out January 15th, 2025. Okay. So yeah, they've got a while before full release. I would think. It is early access, so I won't tear them apart, but as an eyesore. Yeah, it's perfectly valid, right? It's a pain point, right? You want to, when making a game, you want to reduce the amount of pain points possible, because every pain point is a getting off point for a person. 25% reduced power jump. Okay, 50% reduced movement speed, 50% reduced attack speed, freezing cold. Interesting. Double-handed axe, deal extra damage to enemies on high health. I don't even know if I want to get rid of random shit. That's a pretty cool enemy. I do appreciate how all the levels have been, like, pretty different from each other. And I do find the Sekiro stamina bar on the enemies to be a cool change of pace compared to Risk of Rain 2, which, to my knowledge, doesn't have it. They are kind of ignorable, though. There's not really too much of a situation where the enemy, I mean, like, look at this, their health is going down before the stamina bar. And even like a big enemy like this, am I gonna, like, you know, I like what they're going here for, but I think the game is a little too chaotic to be focusing on stamina bars. I'm not entirely sure. The only case to where I think a stamina bar would be appropriate or come into play, I suppose, is whenever you're doing very big AoE moves and maybe, you know, the outskirts of your AoE move hits enemies and that deals damage to them and kind of stuns them, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, again, I'm not too sure about that. Stamina bars, I don't even know if really stamina bars can work in a game where you're just being bombarded by enemies. Something to be said for taking good ideas from another place and using it yourself. Right is the king of that. Oh yeah. Yeah. And they do it, to my knowledge, they do a damn good job at it. I mean, you know, they're fucking still around, right? So must be doing something right there. Yeah. I do hope that they can kind of polish this game and make it look better, make it look, you know, nicer. Because I would really hate for this game to, upon jumping, create a low-frequency shockwave. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like that. That seems kind of
What's up, Joe?
OP. Hey, Mingy Zest, how's it going? Good to see you. Great to have you. Hope all is well. But yeah, I would kind of hate for this game to just kind of be like, this is Gunnar Risk-A-Rain. But you know what? No, not even that. Like, it can be Gunnar Risk-A-Rain if it wants, but I want it to be at least good. I want it to be a good Gunnar. Oh, hey, a literal jump attack. Has Alice been endless? In a sense, Alice is a bit of like an endless story. Well, a timeless, I suppose. So, yeah. I don't... the joke fell apart. I ruined it. I ruined it. Ad break in about 2 minutes, 40 seconds, chat. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. I am. Thanks for asking. Mingy, Salem. They know each other. But yeah. There's I wish I could show you guys the rest of the characters. Choke becomes in this. Yeah, this shit is like, the music is, if I can turn it up just a little bit, like this is probably like the most notable the music has been. Let's turn it up. But it's still kind of whatever. The enemies are getting tougher. I'm seeing that. But even as they're getting tougher, I'm still taking out their health bar way before their stamina bar. So I'm just kind of curious. Give me a second about that. I'm just curious where the stamina bar comes into play. It just feels kind of you know, tacked on at the last moment. And I'm definitely having this is probably like the hardest enemy that I've fought so far. I appreciate that the enemies are telegraphing their attacks. You can see the little red orb around them whenever they're about to attack. So, okay, so that's the first enemy that I've stamina broken and it actually helped. Oh, I like that enemy design. Okay, see, the game's actually like really picking up. So like any, I have no idea what's happening. Like any good roguelike, I think the harder it gets, right, the more challenging it gets, the better. And I'm definitely feeling the challenge right now. We're currently on normal mode, so that's something to take into account. Yeah, this boss taking a bit of a while to kill. That's good. It's good. Gotta break in about 16 seconds. Time flies. So on hit has a chance to generate a lightning strike. Can hit multiple enemies. Cool. So it's kind of reminiscent of ukulele. It's starting to pick up. Absolutely. It's the best part about it. It's a little. I do kind of wonder where it ends. Swift Inklet. Increase the charge limit. I don't know if I can know. Oh, I get 3 dashes now. So I find that to be pretty cool. Okay. I've been constantly locked onto, but that's alright. One thing that I've noticed compared to Risk of Rain is that you might see like a line on my character, and that kind of points me towards the boss area. So I guess let's try to make our way over there. I really like having 3 dashes. Feels good. Feels nice. The movement options feel really good. I think that's one way. I think this is like a really, like, I'm not gonna say easy way, but it's a surefire way to improve your game, is to add more movement options in it. Like, make it a more movement based game. The world is already so huge, so giving us more options to traverse the world without, like, that isn't just jump pads, I think would be very cool. Permanently increase money cost by 10%. Reveal all interactables on the map. I don't think I care. Convert lost. Blah 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 blah. Randomly destroy item owned. I don't know. Let's just do that. So I'm not too sure. We doubled, but whatever we did. Hear me out. Jet Set Radio movement. Jet Set Radio. Yeah. No, absolutely. Like a skating character. I think. I mean, people are definitely, they love skating characters. That's a fantastic idea. I mean, Overwatch, only thing I can think about other than Jet Set Radio and like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, right? Overwatch does a fantastic job at the concept of like skating characters. Movement option is a huge, and huge world games is great. There are some where I came back to, yeah, exactly. Just to kind of like experience the world and like fly around. Like, look how fucking big this world is. Like, having the ability to maybe like fly or give me like a hoverboard or something. Actually, that's what this one roguelike called Lightbreaker did. They gave you a hoverboard to get around the map, and I found it to be very cool. Unfortunately, the game itself, Lightbreakers, was not great, but it was, you know, a lot of cool concepts. Flying around the world, best part of Anthem. Oh yeah, for sure. Say Altar of Demise. What a depressing altar. So I can recycle stuff. Is there anything that I don't want? Cursed Relic on hit. 20% chance, 10% chance to bleed. I guess I can get rid of that. There, and then whenever you take damage, regenerate 1%. Stack maximum health. And this is a Cursed Relic. Oh yeah, I'd love to be able to hoverboard. I want something like a treasure planet. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a really good one right there. Part of the Beast. All right, let's go ahead and head over to the boss. I have to imagine that I'm very curious seeing how the enemies are picking up in difficulty. If the boss itself is actually going to do that, because they've been, the bosses have been a bit of a pushover so far. And right now, the most dangerous thing is these, like, exploding dudes. We're getting closer to it. Yeah, look how big this world is. Like, there are items to increase your movement speed, and I do find that to be pretty cool. But, oh, that wasn't pointing us towards a boss. Okay. Looks like we need to find the, alright, we just need to find the boss location. Now let's go ahead and do that. TP up. Ah, shoot. There we go. See, look at that. That was some pretty cool movement. It's pretty cool. This game has potential, man. I just have a bad feeling it's gonna have a bit of a difficult time realizing that. There's like some bunny hopping movement in there. Like, look at that. Like it looks like it looked like it carried, I can't speak. It looked like it carried my momentum after dashing. So jump. Maybe not. Maybe it's because this was just ice. Maybe I'm wrong about that. You could also, it says number of jumps. It does look like you can increase the number of jumps that you have. Very happy about that. I've already searched up here. Momentum mechanics are so good in any game. It's not really exactly. Can't really think of a game where adding movement, it just opens up like a world of possibility, right? Just opens up lots and lots of possibilities. That's why I like Apex, even though Apex is, you know, at one point made you. I'm just gonna look at her butt while we do this. At some point has made you like pay $400 for a death box. A death box being whenever you die in Apex, you leave like a little box on the ground that people can loot. It contains all of your loot. And yeah, they made you pay $400 fucking for that shit. But you know, through all the Apex controversies, the movement mechanics in the game have really been keeping it afloat. That's why I like a lot of like non-movement characters in Apex have actually, you know, they're not like the highest tier characters. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's just to have some diversity, you know. Kinds of games. Maybe not everyone wants to be a movement god, as they put it in the community. Dude, where the fuck do I go? I'm a little lost here. So as you can see in the top right corner, it's actually the game is getting progressively more difficult the longer I stay in an area. I do wonder if there's like a bit of a map. Break through the checkpoint. What does that mean? I think that might be like a bad translation. What is this? Altar of Chance. Oh, I got an increase in my movement speed. That's kind of huge. Let's see, Smug, what do you think of the Warframe movement? Ugh, I think I'm fucking jealous of anybody that's able to actually get into the game. Holy shit. I saw some like crazy movement where someone was like a fairy and they just blew through an entire level. Like it's oh my goodness, it's so good. I really want to get into Warframe, but I have tried. It's just like it just doesn't stick for me. And I assume it just comes from like lack of knowledge, because like I found myself wanting to do cool shit, but I couldn't do the cool shit that I wanted to do, or it would take like fucking forever to do that cool shit. Like I had to grind this level over and over and over again to fucking get this piece so I can go and make this Tenno that I don't even know if I like, kind of thing. Like, and then I would spend money on the game to get like Tenno pieces or the Tennos themselves or whatever, but I don't even know if I can't play the game and do enough cool shit in the game to really decide if I want to spend money like that on the game. So yeah, it looks cool, but will I be into see Omurice? Oh gosh, Warframe. I'll never get those hundreds of hours back. She's one of my favorite. Oh wait, Tatiana. She's one of my favorite. I don't want those hundreds of hours back. I love watching people play Warframe just because of the movement. Yeah, it's very satisfying. You played it after release. It's the difference between you. Yeah, and there's definitely like a pretty damn big, I think, learning curve, at least in my opinion. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Where the fuck am I? I'm getting upset. Give me a second here. What is this break through the checkpoint? 1 minute. Oh, it means respawn at the checkpoint. Okay. Gotcha. Well, at least they added that. Every game in like early access where you can like roam around should have that. You can just fucking respawn at the point. Obviously not every game. I'm sure there's exceptions to where that wouldn't make sense, but you know what I mean. What's the deal with that? What's the deal with that Warframe 1999 update or whatever the hell it's called? Oh, what was that all about? They gave a dude that looked like Jetstream Sam a radio, or sorry, a motorcycle. My bad. Let me fucking think right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have a melee build for Warframe and I can really see what's happening when it starts. See, that's cool. Like, Warframe seems like a game that's not afraid to be broken, right? I've seen like the craziest shit in Warframe. I've just seen people like press a button and just shit dies. Like it's nuts. And getting to that point, at least from my perspective, I haven't played it in years, so you know, maybe if I come back with some, you know, more knowledge and fresher eyes, right, I'll be able to understand it now. But getting to that point is not the most obvious. I don't know, it's probably not hard. It's probably just grinding an area over and over again. But getting to it isn't obvious, at the very least. And the 1999 is how they connect Dark Sector, their game that Warframe is a far distant future of. Wait, what? A game that Warframe is a far distant future. Back in then. Really? That's really cool. Huh. It's a pretty tedious grind. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It kind of reminds me of playing like a gacha game almost. Like, I do remember like doing like a tower defense-esque mission or something like that over and over and over again, and like listening to the Rooster Teeth podcast when that was still a fucking thing. I don't know, it's not the most different from, I guess, like the roguelikes that I play, where I just like to turn down the music and stuff like that and just kind of play the game. So, you know, maybe I'll look into getting back into Warframe or whatever. Yeah. Even after all that, the bosses. why are all the bosses pushovers? I get them on normal mode, but this feels a little much. Okay. You can avoid the shotguns, yada yada. I'm really hoping this game has an end to it. I'm not too sure. The exchanger, is this your scrap, right? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I can know. Banshee doll. Reduce trigger count and chain count. Increase kill trigger activation. Increased attack damage, reduced max health. I have 564. If I take this, I'm gonna go down to 282 max health. Damn. That is something. It's okay though. Offense is the best defense, chat. And it's something to remember. Never forget. Oh, okay. Like, look at the one thing again. I can commend the developers of the game on is just the levels. The level design is pretty cool. Wait, this song is a royalty-free song. I swear I've heard this on YouTube. I 100% believe. Like, I have no doubt in my mind. If you say that, I just believe you. Like, they're probably going about it in like a cost-effective manner. No doubt. I do know there's definitely like these like little indie games where they do like royalty free kind of music. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. See what we get out of it. On jumping, create damage. Oh, I don't like the way that they just kind of dash around like that. But still. Here we go. Anybody get any good Steam summer sales? Get your eye on anything? Is that a whale? They should have made it a shark, so there's like a jumping the shark reference. Honestly, I'm hurting for a decent open world hero game, and I'm kind of disappointed in the edge of merchandising. Marvel or DC haven't put out more decent sandboxes like Spider-Man games or old Hulk games. Oh, I completely agree. But I feel like it's such a missed opportunity. They're sleeping on money with an open world Hulk game. Like, when people have won them, people want them. They've already done them before, right? Like, give us that. There is a Wolverine game that's been like, it's been so leaked, it's a joke. Like, there's like a very like malicious person leaking the Wolverine game. I think originally it was, I could be wrong about this, but I think originally it was like a Black Panther game at some point, but they changed it to Wolverine. Let's see here. I mean, that looked good from what I've seen. But yeah, open world, like, Marvel, DC game. People have really been wanting a Superman game. I mean, shit, like, I think we could easily get a, not easily, sorry. People really want, like, an Invincible game, right? People have been craving for Invincible, like more Invincible stuff. There's an Invincible fighting game coming out, but the thing about fighting games is there's always like such a learning curve to them, right? It's not the most easily accessible thing. So I think out of all the Invincible games that you could have done, a fighting game just feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel smart. I would love a Daredevil game. I am curious to see how a Daredevil game would work. Like, why don't they have a Doctor Strange game, more Iron Man games, Daredevil, etc.? We're gonna get a Doctor Strange game. Be careful what you ask for. We're gonna get a Doctor Strange game that's like a VR game. And you have to like do like little hand signs and things like that. There's a Deadpool VR game coming out. I am curious in trying that out, looking into that. Take a drink. Let's see here. It's just a black screen. Oh, the fucking Daredevil. You actually have to like listen. That'd be an interesting mechanic. I can see Nintendo doing some shit like that. Sonic Cannon. I'm sorry, what? Sonic where? I'll kill him. Well, he's fucking dead. But yeah, I can easily see like Nintendo or PlayStation being like, you have to listen to the sound on the controllers to see where the hear where the enemies are coming from. Fuck, it doesn't even need to be like an open world game. There's a really cool Spider-Man game called like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, where you play as like 2099 Spider-Man, Noir Spider-Man, fucking Ultimate Spider-Man, etc. People would be all over that shit. All over that shit. Upon use, create a field that blocks attack. Okay. Seems cool, I guess. What else do we have here? Guys, why hasn't there been like one good Avatar game? Wait, what's going on there? Like, who's being paid off to make sure that doesn't happen? Greatly increase primary attack. Each time primary attack deals damage, reducts current health, damage, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Oh yeah. It doesn't have to be. Something like Shattered Dimensions is cool. Yeah. Want an Avatar game too. Like, they've all, like, every single one of them has been, like, consistently shite. How do they do that? I don't get it, man. Someone's being paid off. Make sure that shit doesn't come to fruition. Let's do this, and then... I don't know. I don't even know what I'm upgrading. Let's just go. Oh, look at that. I will say, just because there's no lore, these levels aren't gosh, aren't making a lot of sense right now. Kind of just feels like, oh yeah, we got Hyperwave. People like Hyperwave, right? Let's do that. I don't know, as long as it's pretty, I guess, right? Better than a selection of bad levels. You know, I'd rather have random levels that look good than random levels that look bad. Let's put it like that. Even back when Facebook games were a thing, we had cool as hell turn-based Naruto games, but somehow Avatar missed it. Somehow. Like, the only thing Avatar related that's coming out right now is a crossover. There is a Sonic racing game coming out, and they have Adult Aang in there, apparently. So, yeah. That's kind of cool. It's no Avatar game. Shit, honestly, the closest thing that we've ever come to like a good Avatar game is there's a VR game out there where you're essentially an earthbender. And that's all you really get to do is earthbend. It's cool, man. It's like, I want more, man. I want more. Avatar: The Last Airbender, there was a few games, but nothing like amazing. A/C tier games. Here's the thing about that. I don't even think like A tier. I can't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's like some kind of hidden gem on the Nintendo DS that I just like don't know about. But I don't even think there's even been like an A tier Avatar game, unfortunately. There we go. Again, there's just someone's being paid off to make sure it doesn't happen. Obviously, I'm joking, but fuck. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I was saying there was a singular C tier game. Well, okay. You know who could do an awesome job at Avatar, like an Avatar game? Just give it to Platinum Games. Give them Platinum Games and just like give them a good budget and then tell them to go crazy. I promise you, they're gonna fucking make magic, man. Magic. Are we done here? We're 50 minutes into the run. I'm getting a little bored of it. Oh, I was gonna say Platinum Games made a Avatar game already, but they didn't have much budget. Which game was that? We're just like in like the hyperwave level. Korra. Oh, it was that game. Yeah. I also think that's when like Korra was like at its worst. I think over the years people have started to, you know, like Korra more as a series. This definitely has, you know, it's had its low points, but I do think Korra has it's currently being seen in a better light right now. Whether you think it deserves it or not, yeah, that's a whole different story, but generally speaking, I do think Korra is seen in a better light these days. Just called The Legend of Korra for like all platforms. So I'm gonna increase attack speed, I guess. Is that death down there? Okay, the music's kind of picking up. I mean, this is cool. I wish it would have started like this. Also, I know this is probably like a design choice, but this feels like, I'm not gonna say a missing texture, but yeah, see, this is intentional. Okay, it's like a chessboard, I guess. Okay, the level design is, I like it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I like it. I'm not gonna nitpick at this. I like the weird roads, how it's like going up. I like the verticality to it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Good job. They have like their own weird. Is it supposed to be cut off though? I don't even know. This game's weird. I'm starting to like fall in love with it a little bit, I guess. In a sense. Greatly increase attack speed, but greatly reduce damage dealt in front. Sure, I guess. I got an achievement for that. And then perform blah blah blah. I don't even know. Star of Luck. Looks like a gambling thing. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're cooking with gas. 2 minutes in, chat. I'm feeling our build. I'm feeling things starting to take off. Yo, she's a chill. It looks like only abilities. Shoot, only abilities actually deal stamina damage. Look, he's going nuts with the sword. Cool. Oh, we're super fast. I don't know if we're at max attack speed though. I'm curious. Let's go ahead and activate this. See how that goes. Sonic Cube. We're Sonic Square. Oh shit. I do think I don't know which one, but I do. Oh, the boss is dead. What's up with these like bitch ass bosses? I'm gonna say I don't know. Oh yeah, my I think one of my abilities is scaling with attack speed. I think it's this one. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is. Alright, well, that's that. I really, like, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Oh yeah, no. That move right there, I think that scales with my attack speed. And that just sends me flying. I need to be careful. I don't know how glitchy this game is. Like, if I just, like, fly into a wall, will I die? I remember that being a thing in Halo. If you were in, like, Forge mode, there's, like, this big grid that you can be on, and you can, like, turn it, you can spin it around, and you can, like, fling your enemies into a wall and splatter them. It's great. Greatly reduced jump height, increased jump count, and grants immunity to vertical knockback. Greatly reduces jump height, but increases my jump count? Guess I'll take it for the sake of it. Why the fuck would I want this? It's weird. Alright. We're still on the hyperwave train, more or less, but it's whatever, I guess. I just want to find the boss area. I think we're probably gonna die here, chat. I do want to try to get I do want to try to get to the DLC of the other game that I bought earlier. Deal extra damage to airborne enemies. Like, wouldn't this area be cool if you could, like, skate around it or something? Like, you were really kind of spot on there, Panda, with the whole Jet Set Radio thing. It said more attack speed. It's even more attack speed. Yeah, we're capped out at attack speed at 5.5. Good to know. Okay. So we'll open this up, see what we get. Increase attack damage, reduce a maximum... You know, we'll reduce our max health, fuck it. Fuck it, who cares? If we die, we die. We're at 174 max HP. But you need max health to live. Well, luckily, we don't care about living too much right now. Kind of in our emo phase. We're a teenager that has currently discovered Rick and Morty and nihilism. Nothing matters, the sun's just gonna explode and we're gonna die, man. We're just gonna die. I think this increases our critical strike damage. That's not a phase. God. Jeez. Okay, we go upwards. A Pickle Rick, man. Lay off. The Pickle Rick. Pickle Miss Rickus. See if we can just kind of go up here. Cool. I mean, the movement options they're getting up there. That's expensive. Weapon to riches. Reveal the location of blah 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 blah. I don't even know. Sure, we'll do that. We gotta be towards the end. Must be. Oh, hey there. Are you controlling the music? Is this the king of music? Actually, that's Michael Jackson. Create a shockwave at the start and end point of a skill? Yeah, sure. That's cool. Like, that sounds potentially powerful. I don't get the whole entire holding down the button thing to activate the whole... To activate the boss arena. Feels a little weird. Okay. I mean, we're doing roguelike things right now, chat. I just wish the bot, like, they're pushovers. If the last boss is like this is gonna be, like, sorely disappointing. I say last boss like this game is gonna end. Alright. Bing chillin'. That's funny. That's funny. That's a good one. They got memes. I might die here from like burn damage, I don't know. Bing chillin'. Yeah, this game has, I mean, it started off a little rough. Oh, finally, please let this be it. Is it over? Is it kind of like Risk of Rain where you can proceed to the next stage? No, it has to be over. It must be. We should reduce our health even more. 87 health. End the endless. End it! Upskirt. End it! Oh, nice. Cool. Under an hour. Damage dealt. Yada yada. Continue. Someone mentioned a game called Star Overdrive earlier. No, but I downloaded the demo for that game twice, and I never got around to playing it. I feel really bad. I need to get around to doing that. Okay, so here's our heroes. Looks like we unlocked an additional outfit. I don't even know. Wait, here's the hero selection right now. We got a girl with like a Shiba Inu kind of laser thing. Or the dog shoots a laser out of his fucking mouth. We got Xiao Mai, a melee character who fights with dual blades. The features are high speed movement and burst output, skilled in using brilliant combo attacks. Then we got the Lolly character, a ranged character who fights with bow and arrow. The features are the use of servo mechanisms, floating cannons, and long-range output skills using flexible floating cannons. Okay. And then we got the girl that I just played, Sword Master, yada yada. Looks like she has like the most, like, I'm guessing, movement in the game. And then a long-range character that fights with firearms. You can switch between machine gun and cannon to change the output. I like that a lot. All right, so there we go. That was Endless Alice. I'll probably come back to the game. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to that game on stream, but if they do I don't know if there's like some kind of like major update, I suppose. You know, I'll take a look at it.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Will do, Mingy. Will do. Where's my water at? There it is. Stuma. Okay. Let me put on the music for you guys, and we're gonna go to the BRB screen real quick. We're going to switch over to BlazBlue Entropy Effect and check out the newest DLC character. It does take a little while to start up. The game recommended that I put it on my C drive. I'm not going to. What's some good music? Something chill. About Busy Earning. There we go. Borderlands always has the best music. All right, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and start up the game. See you in a bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Give me one moment while I get the game up so you guys can see it. Oh shit, I forgot to change the title. The game category, of course. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Hey there, Ozzy. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Great to have you. Okay. Blaze Blue Entropy. All right, perfect. We're good. Turn that down, because the music in this game, I think I remember it being pretty decent. How's your morning going, Ozzy? Let's check out the new character. I don't know if I have to do some prerequisites to unlock them. Oh, nope. Bullet. I like it. Okay, let's see. What's her thing all about?
A character specializing in strike and throw attacks.
Ooh.
She can grab enemies from various angles and then fire off follow-up attacks. Acquiring her potential activates a power-up state
Do you remember
and allows
Icy?
for her to lunge in from long range at fast speeds to grab and attack
Remember
enemies.
it? As in, no, but Icy is in this game. I've yet to unlock her. You need to do like some special shit to unlock her. Oh my fucking does that's so cool. She's just grappling. Oh, okay. I'm in love. Holy shit! It doesn't end. What the fuck was that? But yeah, Icy's in the game. I need to get around to unlocking her. It's a whole thing. The game from 2016. She is from her own game. Lol. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm the anything like Blaze Blue related. I have like no knowledge about. This is like my first like entry into like the Blaze Blue like franchise. I don't know if she has any like strong connections with Icy or if they just like one day just went like, you know what, we want Icy in this game. Let's see here. Let's do that. I see what they do with Blaze Blue, but I hear you. Just a random crossover. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's see. I don't even know what I want. Maybe, like, I guess her. Sure. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. Definitely rusty for sure. Let's get a potential. Hit combos increase when you hit an enemy without taking damage. Reset when you take damage. You know what? You know who they should add in this game? Ruby. They should add like a Ruby character in this game. I feel like it would fit the aesthetic. I mean, she was in a Blaze Blue game, I believe. Blaze Blue fighting game, so. Okay. That's that. That's her down. That's her up. So her up's like that. Pretty simple so far. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, there's a dedicated crossover game. Ruby has a hack and slash game too. From way back. Was it good? Let's see here. Dash X. Dash and grab the target in front of successful. Jump and throw the target diagonally upwards. Dude. Kind of reminds me of playing Backdrop Kirby. The first time it was like C tier. Now it's sorely lacking, but good idea. All right, let's try this out. Hold on. No. How do I do this? Did I read it right? Hold on. Piercing attack. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada. Grapple. Okay, here's the... Oh, holy moly, okay. Nice, just throwing them. Oh, shit. You can set stuff up. So you can grapple a person, throw them diagonally as they arc. You can, like, set other things up. I like that a lot. Grapple the target in front if successful, yada yada. Oh, okay, that's the same thing. Increase the explosion damage. I really want that, but I think going into other skills, it's probably the way I want to go right now. Ground. Down X, perform a low kick combo while dashing forward. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Max HP, I'm already at like a lot. So we'll go with MP. Did I accidentally click on HP? I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. Throw that. Nice. Oh, this is nuts. Loving her. And I really haven't even used any of the other skills. Throw him up. He explodes. Set that shit up. Counter that. Oh, yeah. Guys, I think I'm in love. Okay. Electricity. We can start bringing elements into this shit. Nice. Unfortunately got hit there. Which means I suck. Game over, man. Game over. Oh my fucking goodness. Just throwing people. I just love games you can throw people. One game that just kind of tickled me pink when it came to throwing people is Cyberpunk. Just, they did such an amazing job of that. Just being able to pick people up and throw people at other people. Using enemy as a weapon against other enemies. It's just, it's too good, man. It's too good. Oh man, this character is worth the wait. Like, I really didn't want to wait for this character. I was like, man, I want her now, but like, nah, they cooked with this character. It's good shit. And like, I'm just like in the beginning stages of playing them. Oh, okay, I didn't even do that. Summoning tentacles, attacking shadow mark. Attacks can apply a shadow mark to enemies for 5 seconds. When marked, enemies take damage. The shadow chain can link to other nearby enemies. Oh, okay, cool. Let's take that. What's everyone in chat up to? I'm curious. You got me on the second monitor while you're playing a game, or you're watching intently? Nah. Definitely got. I got second monitor vibes going on right now. Feel it. What games are you playing? Let's see. Potential. Let's get more potential going on there. Feel free not to answer though. Just being nosy. Okay, throw them. It doesn't look like we can affect the direction of the throw. Like, we just throw them in the direction that we're looking. Which is, you know, good to know. Alright. Bada boom, bada bang. Yeah, I should have started off on a harder difficulty. I was kind of afraid, like... Wait a second. You know, I was kind of afraid that, yeah, I wouldn't be able to experience this character, but... Wish it was a little harder now. I have you on mobile while Bluetooth earbuds while playing Elden Ring. Nice. Damn, I didn't think I'd be like Elden Ring kind of background noise. I thought I'd be more like RimWorld kind of background noise. But Elden Ring, okay. Let's see. Grab, SP required. Grab a target in front. If successful, launch a barrage of continuous fire blast, ending with a powerful blast that deals fire damage over a wide area. If the grab fails, it will instead unleash a large-scale gauntlet blast. That's cool. This will... Okay, this is just basically where we can bet. Increase our max life by 20%. Pretty nice. We're now at 4,058 HP. Alright, we're gonna start this all strong with a counter. Watch this shit. Nice. Hit him with the down. Oh, I can grab him. I can grab his big ass. Come on, easy counter. Easy break. Hey, nice. It's nice having the swarm to listen to. I usually have you on, well, programming. Oh, nice. Got a lot of like coder, programmers, IT people in the chat. Let's see. Been hitting a grab immune. Let's see. Universal enhancements affects multiple moves. When hitting a grab immune enemy, perform an explosion attack. Sure. I feel like that can help with bosses. Oh, I got two of these guys. 2 fragments. More max HP or we can rest. No, let's go for an event. Minus 25% HP, and we get money out of it. This doesn't take away our max HP, right? No, it just takes away our HP. That's fine. That is of no consequence. Very little, at the very least. So, not grab immune. Good to know. Oh yeah, no. I really like this fucking character, chat. I really like this character. I just have like a kind of like a hard-on for grappler characters. Be able to just fucking grab your opponent. It's too fun. It's definitely like not the most efficient way to go about things by no means. By no means is it, chat. Every time that I see like Bane on screen, there's always these like big dudes in these shows. Like they could easily just grab, Kingpin could grab Spider-Man, Bane can grab Batman, etc., etc., and they could just like squeeze them and pop them like a fucking grape. Or, if they do something similar to that, then they always got to do some weird monologue that gets them defeated. But like, gosh, it's too, they're always like throwing around their opponents. It's just so efficient. Fucking throwing your opponent around so they can just like get like a, oh, they can act like I'm hurt, and they get like a piece of glass that you threw them against, and like you grab them again, and you fucking stick it in their eye. Not efficient, but damn, is it fun. Let's throw. I'm not using the throw enough. Look at that. It just clears out the whole fucking room. It's too good. Damn, and I didn't even take damage from that. Too powerful. Crouch to place 2 mines. Initially dealing... You know what? I crouch a lot. I do have like a crouching move, so let's do it. Exchange points. Let's get some more exchange points. Let's get this. Easy peasy. Alright. The grab comes back so quickly. I wish the Hulk game got remade now. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just like the Hulk comics are so fucking good. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess they just kind of don't see Hulk as like very profitable. I mean, I guess it's just all about Spider-Man these days, Like if you're not Spider-Man or Wolverine or Deadpool, fuck you, I guess. I think I've talked about this before. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I guess it's just kind of harder for Hulk to be on the same levels as Spider-Man, just because, I mean, Hulk's problems are very, how do I describe it? They're a bit much for kids, I suppose, because he has like, that abuse angle going on, with him, with his dad and all that jazz. And he has like a lot of like internal turmoil. Sorry, couldn't speak. And just I don't know. Kids probably shouldn't be looking at. So I mean, when it comes to making money, I suppose, Hulk's not it, unfortunately. The kids don't want a Hulk remake. If they did, he'd be in Fortnite by now. Not happening. Exchange. Let's go to exchange. Ad break in about like 1 minute, 45 seconds. Shut. No damage reward. HP mixture up. Let's get a blue thing. Okay, let's buy that. Let's buy an HP mixture, a no damage reward, increase my max health. Alright. Here's the boss. I just checked out Steam Sale. Either I have all the games I want, or the ones I want only have 20% off max. Kind of disappointing. Oh yeah, that's how I felt about the Marvel Spider-Man 2 game. I really wanted that, but like, oh my goodness. Talk about cheap. Holy shit. Let me, like, they really Like, I got nothing to work with there. Holy shit, nice. Holy moly. Get comboed. This is disgusting. This is nasty. I'm quoting you on that, Smug. If Hulk ever comes to Fortnite, yeah, go for it. I think that's a very good indicator. I feel you, man. Spider-Man game is still only down to 10 or 20% for sure. Yeah. One thing though is if you have any games that you're looking to get back into, I mean, there's a lot of good DLC for games going on right now. So make sure to take a look at that as well. Let's see, dashing forward, yada yada, serpent assault. BX, B forward Y, and then down B, jump and slide forward in a dodge state before landing. Down B. Oh, okay. You said, what's wrong? Are you coming or not? You took too long in the menu and got heckled. Man, she can heckle me all day. Let's go with Umbra. I like her though. Makes me want to like look into more like Blaze Blue kind of stuff. Let's get that guy out of here. Get him out of here. Can I? Okay, I can't throw him. Dude, it's just so fun throwing enemies. Blaze Blue has a very silly, very edgy, over-the-top story. Even for anime. As long as it's funny. Sounds like a good time to be had. That one is subjective, but I like it. See, upon landing an attack, an enemy shadow is summoned. Sure. Chill, chill, chill. Alright. I guess more Umbra. Umbra. Throw the enemy. We're all good. Life's good. I don't even really have to use my other skills, but that might just be because we're playing on normal mode. Like every time I like use like a missile, it's just because like I remember to use it. Sliding, using the enemy as like a slide. This character has it all, except for range. But who cares about range when you could fucking throw your enemies? She's a talker though. She is a talker. Ooh. Enter heat up state and summon a throwable. Wait, what? Simultaneously heating up state and her. Okay, let's see this. And then airborne damage boost. Hell yeah. Tactical ascension. My mind count. Advanced battle. Still waiting for the first game to actually utilize AI for the character replies and behavior like Skyrim mods did. So want to try that out someday. Give it time. Give it time. Oh, she gets like, I see. She gets a punching bag that she can just throw. Dude, it's fucking awesome. Let's see. Ooh. It's on cooldown. Holy shit, I forgot about that. It's cool. Can I throw you? Give me more max MP. I have no idea how I get SP on here. But whatever. Just fucking throw him. Oh, I'm getting poison. Those are my mines. Yeah, flying enemies are definitely a bit of a pain, bit of a sore point. But, you know, it's whatever. These whatevs. Toxin, enhance points. Sorry, exchange points. Oh, shit. Throw him. I would really like to see what the English VA for this character would sound like. It's probably like a game out there that allows me to hear that, but this game's on a bit of a budget to my understanding. So I think they just do the Japanese and Chinese voices. More max MP. Let's try this heated up state. Yeah, there's our throwable. You threw it into the poison. Lovely. Love to see it. Oh, okay. We can just throw that out whenever we want. There's like no penalty for it. Just love these like wild characters. Big reason why I love the Hulk. Another really fun character is Shaman from For Honor. I know it's not like the exact same thing, but she definitely falls into the archetype of just this like wild female characters. I like wild characters in general, but the wild female characters, they've definitely got their fun little niche. Throw them out. Throw you. Looks like there's essentially no cooldown on the grapple, which they could have easily made it feel very clunky, but they did an amazing job at having that not be the case. Thank goodness. Dashing summons a shadow. Let's do that. Having a grappler that punches and shadows, I mean, plays into the whole shadow boxing thing, and moving so fast, you're kind of in two places at once. I mean, it all kind of works. Hey there, bud. Grabbing you is going to be a little hard, but yeah, I think that, I don't know what that was. Drop some mines down on the floor. Get hit there. It's fine. So you stun the tentacles. I've seen this in an anime before, I think. There we go. What did BlazBlue start as? Did it start as an anime or a game? Some attacks that hit the ground will create a throwable. And then right bumper, lock on to an enemy within a certain range, quickly dashing towards it and dealing damage, becoming invincible and being unaffected by traps during the process. Use the D-pad to choose a different target. BlazBlue is just fighting games. There might be some anime spin-offs. Okay, let's check out this new movie that we have here. Oh, I get some more MP. I don't know if we need it. We seem to have like an infinite grab. I don't know. Maybe not. No, it's just. There you go. Throw that. Yeah, there's an anime spin-off, but it's like 4-ish fighting games with some extra spin-off content. I see, I see. Alright. Buddy, why don't you die? Get out of here. Nobody likes you. We'll counter that. I'm not using my grab. Gotta use my grab. What's wrong with me? Oh my fucking goodness, it's just too cool. It's too cool. Oh fuck, he's invincible during that. So here's what we do. You take that, throw him. Look at that shit. Throw him against the wall. You don't like a person? Throw him. Throw him because you want to throw him. You don't need an excuse, just throw him. Imagine, okay, that the counter took forever to come out. Nice. Perfect clear. Didn't get hit once. Flawless victory. And then you can now jump thrice. When you get knocked away, you can press A to recover. Guys, how often do you use the word thrice? I definitely don't. That's for damn sure. As much as I can. That's kind of how I am with the word vivisected. Kinda. I really like that word. It's fun to say. Vivisected. Almost sounds like something out of like a Halo announcer would say. Alright. Throw him. End him. Shoot. Alright. Dashing. Oh gosh, the dash is really nice. It's very instant. Hey, is anybody fucking voice crack, sorry. Anybody in chat keeping up with My Hero Academia? I've seen stuff on Twitter about it. People are like mad as usual. No, sorry. Okay. I've just been seeing a lot of stuff about that invisible girl in My Hero. People keep talking about her a lot. I think the manga is over though. I don't know, but I don't know. I think people are mad about her suit or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think there's some kind of controversy going over there. Legacy pufferfish. I don't know if I've ever seen them. Activating the legacy skill summons a bubble pufferfish to follow, lasting 10 seconds. Pufferfish will continuously fire toxic bubbles after charging each. I think the invisible girl is mostly naked. See, that's the outfit change though. Think that she's invisible and all. Invincible. Hey there. Pikachu, how's it going, man? Let's see, great to have you. But yeah, no, they changed her. She has like a, you can like see her now. Apparently, I saw something about saying like her outfit glitches out or her quirk glitches out now. I don't fucking know. I haven't really been paying too much attention. Yeah, I hear that people were losing their mind. Yeah, it seemed like it. It seemed like it. I should really look into these things for like the sake of, I guess, conversation on Twitch, but yeah. Yeah. I'm good. Well, science. Exchange points. Exchange. How many points do we have? 500? Let's do it. Let's go shopping. After hitting enemy with a dash, you can follow up with a universal attack move. Hell yeah. Upon dodging a shadow, well, yada yada. Shadow dash is longer. Sure. Legacy recovery. Why not? Buy this. Buy out the whole damn store. Let's go. Advanced battle. Throw me in, boss. Put me in, coach. Alright, we'll do the heat up skill. Throw that at her. Okay, so with the heat up skill, I mean, she has her long ranged, you know, her long range, her ability to deal long range damage solved. There we go. Words. We got there in the end. That dash. And there's that. You don't really need to have long range capabilities if you're, you know, capable of closing in that range very quickly. Throw the dog at the dog. All your problems are solved. This mine didn't do as much damage as I thought. Nice. We got the pufferfish activated. It's slowly poisoning. That's helpful for bosses, I guess. But generally speaking, we usually just insta-kill enemies. Let's see. Hold down X. Holding X launches a point-blank gauntlet blast forward. Can be charged for increased ranged and damage. It's probably not very useful, but it is what it is. While in heat up state, fire attacks inflict burn, dealing continuous damage over time. And then here's this. Up X, a rising knee strike that grants brief invincibility upon activation. Alright. Let's go see how fast we can kill this boss. Or see how fast she kills us. She just starts off strong. Yeah, I don't think we can. Let's get her on the ground. We'll chill out here for a moment. Yeah, that could have been really cool. Fuck that up though. Damn. Alright. Hold on. We're going to the heated up state. Just fucking toss the girl around. Let's see. Cutting shear automatically follows up with a kickstart. Yeah. I love the combos in this game. They're very like easy to remember. I always appreciate these kinds of combos. They make the game more accessible. It's part of the reason why I never really got into like Street Fighter or anything like that. I have a very hard time with like motion input combos. I think that's like the correct word for it, but yeah. I tried the Street Fighter 6 demo. I got somewhere with it, but yeah. And the Guilty Gear one, I couldn't do it. Damn it. Heat it up. Oh shit. There's no... You did damage. Damn. It's kind of like an all-out brawl. Hold on. Some big damage. Not quite what I'm looking for, though. Ooh. He's healing up. That's cheating. You can't do that. Can we counter that? Yes, we can. How are we looking here? Okay, we're good for the most part. I unnecessarily countered. It's alright, no big deal. We need to break this. That's gonna stun him. Or at least weaken him. Something along the lines of that. Forgot we have mines. Shit. We'll be fine. Can I just throw that over there? I can, but he closes the distance quite quickly. What? Okay. Gotcha. Finish. Destructive finish. Cool. There's 2 end bosses. I was hoping to fight the other one, but Susano is, I'm cool with him. Let's go ahead and use the Legacy Pufferfish. I love this, like, pose that they did for her. Really did just a very good job at showing everything off. Okay. And now I think we can use her if we use, like, any other character. I'm pretty sure we get to use her grab, so having other characters be able to grab is, well, it's pretty awesome. Second than 2, but I think I could pick them up after a few 100 hours. I started the last XCOM mission yesterday. Very nice. Let's see. Weathering Sakura. You're fast. This is your reward. Yeah, I personally need to finish XCOM Chimera Squad myself. I kind of fell off of it. I just have that really bad habit with XCOM.
Welcome to the Ace Mind training system.
For some reason, Dark Souls and like XCOM, they just kind of feel like the games that I have fun playing. I don't care if I beat them or not. I don't quite care. But they're fun playing, for sure. Okay. What time is it? 2? I gotta be somewhere at 4 tomorrow. So, yeah. I still need the stream. So, gotcha. It's about the journey, not the destination. Exactamundo. Alright, everyone. I'll be streaming around 11 or 12 Central Standard Time tomorrow. So expect that. Other than that, though, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving me a follow. If you really like what you saw, please consider subscribing. What else is there? The Steam Summer Sale. It's out there. There's some pretty good deals. And don't forget about those DLC for games. Don't forget about those, chat. I don't think I have anything else to really say other than peace out.